Hey, welcome to the Shane Plays Let's Play of the Pathfinder Kingmaker beta. Not the alpha. I did about 5 videos of the alpha. This is the beta, which just recently came out a couple days ago. My alpha version was automatically upgraded to the beta, so thank you very much to Owlcat Games for inviting me in to the program. Just want to let people know right off the front, I'm going to start over to see what's changed, and also to redo my Magus character, because I've had several people point out, hey, you're doing the Magus wrong, or not as good as you could, which is fine, because I said from the very beginning in the alpha, like, I'm not familiar with every aspect of Pathfinder, even though I'm familiar with D&D 3 and 3.5, so I just kind of went in blind. But I've learned more since then, so I'll be rebuilding my Magus character. But I want to point out that this video is basically going to show character creation and different options and things. So video 2, we will begin gameplay and the campaign. When I was doing the alpha, I pretty much said, hey, this first video is going to be kind of showing you the options and character creation. And then I still got comments like, man, it was just a bunch of character creation. Well, yeah, I mean, that's what it was. So if you're wanting to see gameplay and not character creation, then wait for video 2. That's my best recommendation. All right, so and also just to let you know, I can't continue with the alpha campaign. Best I can tell, when I've tried to load it, I get an error message. So whether I like it or not, even though I want to start over, even if I didn't want to start over, it looks like I need to. So they've changed things significantly enough that that you can't continue with the alpha campaign. All right, so you could select some pre-generated characters here. You get a paladin, a fighter, a ranger, a sorcerer, or a cleric. She actually looks like a nun, doesn't she? A halfling cleric. Doesn't quite fit the portrait, but this is still beta. I'm sure there's more artwork to come. Anyway, I'm going to create a new character. I'm not going to go with one of these pre-generateds, but they do give you, some pre-generated options if you want. So I'm going to create a new character, select next. Now here's the different portraits that you can go with right off the bat. I'm going to call this a Magus. I don't know. It looks like he's, doing some magic and also powering up his weapon there, but I don't know. I guess it could be a ranger or something, but there's also some scrolls and stuff going on here. So I'm going to call it a Magus. I don't know. This would be a sorcerer or a wizard. You actually see a spell book hanging off there, so I would call that a wizard. Supposedly this is a ranger from the pre-generated characters, but that could easily, be a warrior, fighter, another fighter, possibly a cleric. I don't see a holy symbol, but you got your classic cleric, shield and warning star. A vampire, sure, you can be an undead, I guess. This halfling, she doesn't look very happy. So, but there's a halfling. I call this guy the snowflake dandy, but he's obviously kind of a noble dandy kind of guy. I guess he could be a smooth talking rogue kind of guy, or maybe even just a real fancy fighter. Who knows? I called this a knight, but I guess it could be a paladin. Your nun or royalty or nobility. And then I guess this is a ranger or a monk. Normally I would just say monk, but there's that bow and arrow there, or that bow there. So this could be a ranger or a monk. So I'm probably going to go with this is the Magus, because I want to make a Magus. I don't have to use that. I could be that, but I'm not going to be, because I'm not a snowflake dandy. But I'll go with that for the Magus. Why not? Now, it seems to me, based on I remember, but that this has been updated a bit from the alpha character creation. That's kind of my thoughts here. This looks different to me than I can remember. Now you have more options. You could select what the main hand is, left hand, right hand. That's pretty crazy. You can select your race. Those elves have some big old ears. Pathfinder elves have some big old ears. You could select whether you want to be a male or a female. Let's see here. Dwarf, gnome, halfling, half elf, half orc. This could be a good old human. His main hand's going to be right-handed. Let's see. Hairstyle. I don't know if I can zoom in. Doesn't seem like I can zoom in on this. I like this little, I don't know what you call it, illumination, not filigree, but this sort of illuminated manuscript style graphics here. One thing that it's always seemed kind of distinctive to me for Pathfinder has been its art style. At times it's almost cartoonish, but I think they've struck a nice, what I've seen so far, they've struck a nice blend between, or a nice balance between cartoonish and realistic. Do I want a big old long-haired magus? Yeah, it will be a long-haired magus. Shall he have a beard? Yeah, he's going to have a beard. Alright. Body type 1. Doesn't look like that we have any choice on that right now in the beta. You can select the skin tone. You can select your hair color. Alright. Let's see here. So we've got the race. Looks like that's all we could do here. And he gets +1 to 1 ability score at creation. He gets a feat, and he's skilled. And it tells you the various traits that you get if you choose the races. Alright, so let's go next. Oh, looks like oh, by choosing that I cleared out all my options. That's alright, we'll leave him right-handed. Let's see, what do I want to be? I'm going to change his hair. So I want the, that's kind of crazy looking, isn't it? A little bit of a faux hawk. I could go with the old ponytail, but I think I'm going to go with the long hair. Why not? And give him a little bit of a beard. Yeah, give him the full beard. Why not? Okay. So next. Now this is where we go to class. And this was something that I really liked from the beta, was it shows you the class progression right off the bat. Gives you this little chart. They had a chart similar to this. This layout's a little bit different from the alpha, but they had a chart similar to this in the alpha, and I really like this a lot. And as you look here, you got the alchemist, you got subclasses you could be. This is really nice. They're giving you a lot more choice. Like you could be an alchemist and be a grenadier or a vivisectionist. That's crazy. And as you choose different things, as you see up here, your appearance changes. Very nice. See, bard, cleric, and each class type has a subclasses. That's kind of very nice. Magus. And then Eldritch Scion. Unlike typical magi, Eldritch Scions do not study tomes of magic or spend time learning to combine martial and magical skills. Rather, Eldritch Scions find that their spells and abilities come to them instinctively, almost like the sorcerer of the magi. And a sword saint. Whew. Sword Saint spends his life focusing his training and meditation into a rapturous perfection of the use of a single weapon, which is usually but not always a sword, channeling his arcane might through it in a dizzying and deadly dance beyond the abilities of even the greatest of mundane warriors. That's kind of exciting, I have to say. Monks, Skilled Fist, Sensei. This is cool stuff. Paladins, Divine Hunter, Hospitaller. Very nice. Again, I'm fairly familiar with D&D 3 and 3.5 rules. I'm not super familiar with Pathfinder, but a lot of the stuff seems really cool. Rogue, Eldritch Scoundrel, Knife Master, Thug. You can just be a straight up thug. I like the artwork for a rogue. Sorcerer, Imperial Sorcerer, Sylvan Sorcerer. Huh. Wizard. Wizard. Wait a minute. An Arcane Bomber. Wow. And a Thessalonian Specialist. By excising impurities introduced by fixed oppositional schools, they traded arcane versatility for greater strength. And I'm not quite sure that I get this one. Focusing in their research on the discovery that each school of magic was opposed by 2 specific opposition schools. Huh. I don't know. The Rune Lords of Thassalon explored school specialization. So, I guess you really do magic school specialization. And again, you see the progression here. Favorite class bonus. Wizard bonus feat. Tells you right from the beginning. Thessalonian Specialist receives 2 additional spell slots of each spell level he can cast. It's pretty nice. Shows base attack bonuses, saving throw. This is really, really nice. I like this a lot. Shows class skills, features, and abilities. This is without a doubt the best initial character creation and selection I think I've ever seen in an RPG, especially one based on like D&D or whatever. You know, Pathfinder is its own game, but it's came from D&D, and the way that it's telling you, you know, here's what this class is about, here's what you can expect over each level, here's what I'm really impressed. But I'm going to go back to the mages. I don't know if I want to be an Eldritch Scion. No. I want to look at the differences between the Sword Saint and the mages. The Sword Saint gets infinite cantrips? Am I reading that right? Spell combat, cantrips, and the mages. Huh. Not sure that. So let's look at the mages. He gets favorite class bonus hit points. Arcane pool. There's a reservoir of mystical arcane energy you can draw upon. Spell combat. He learns to cast spells and wield his weapons at the same time. And then he gets a magus is proficient with all simple and martial weapons, proficient with light armor, etc. So it's a spell strike. At second level, whenever a magus casts a spell within a range of touch from the magus spellist, he can deliver the spell through any weapon he is wielding, and that is part of any melee attack, and that is really one of the defining features of the magus. Everyone's like, take Shocking Grasp, for the love of goodness, take Shocking Grasp, because you can deliver that through your weapon. Magus Arcana, bonus magus feat, so arcane heavy armor, true magus, just all kinds of crazy stuff. I like this Sword Saint a lot. However, I think I'm going to go with the straight magus is what I'm going to do. Okay, so next skills. Let's see here. Allocate ability points. All right, let's see here. I don't quite get this. Are they saying I get unlimited cantrips? I don't quite understand how to read this. Is this saying at first level? I don't understand what this is telling me. Racial bonus, I get. What is? Oh, I get +2 to any one of my stats from the racial bonus. I think is First of all, okay, so So it tells me what my range attack bonus, melee attack bonuses, my hit points, combat maneuver. Huh. This is interesting. A lot of stuff going on here. Initiative. Pretty crazy stuff. Different armor classes based on... I like how it lists out your AC is based on AC, flat-footed, or touch. It gives you your speed, and it gives you your saving throws here. Alright. Yeah, just like it shows you your saving throws. Just nice all around. Now, let's see here. He's throwing spells, so it looks like if I'm understanding right, they have these starred. So this is probably my primary statistics or attributes for a magus would be my guess. So let's give him some intelligence. Let's give him some dex. What else? Got 15 points left here. I do see him being a bit of... I mean, he's going to be a fighter, so I want to give him some strength. Then he needs some con. So it gives me 5 points left for wisdom and charisma. I'll probably go for some charisma because I like my characters to be able to persuade. It's important to me. Now, where do I want to put my racial bonus? Strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. Don't want it on my dex. Get my AC up. Going on my con to get more hit points. Strength to do more damage. I think I'll put it in my dex. I think that's where we're going to go with it. Alright, so I think that makes sense to kind of have the stats spread out, seeing as he's almost kind of like a multi-class type character to begin with, even though he has one class. It's almost multi-classing. Now I can allocate my skill points. Athletics, mobility. Mobility's nice because then you can help prevent attacks of opportunity. Knowledge, Arcana. I want to give him some persuasion. It's usually pretty important to me during, especially computer games, RPGs. I like to, be able to persuade during dialogue. Activate magic items. I mean, I'd like to use magic device, but as a magus, I'm assuming that he can already use a lot of magic. I don't know. I'm making some assumptions here. Perception's nice to have. I'll give him some knowledge, arcana. Identify magic items, identify monsters, learn to borrow spells, recall knowledge. Yeah, give him some of that. And then athletics. Let's see. Catch objects. I like moving near opponents without provoking attacks of opportunities. I like that a lot, so I'm going to go with that. There we go. So, all right. So I've got all that figured out. 11 hit points. Get +2 to melee attacks, +3 to range attacks. Combat maneuver. I'm not real familiar with this combat maneuver bonus. I'm not sure that I get this. Creatures that are tiny or smaller use their dexterity modifier in place of their strength modifier to determine their combat maneuver bonus. Some feats and abilities grant a bonus to your combat maneuver, but I'm not. I'll have to read up on that or just see how it goes. So I get a defense, a bonus, and a defense on combat maneuvers. I don't know. All right. Next. Abilities. I get... Looks like I could choose 2 abilities. I get 2 feats I could choose, basically. So first level, I get a favored class bonus hit points, arcane pool, spell combat, mages proficiencies, and cantrips. Okay. Now I get to choose some of this. I like an alertness is not bad. Combat casting is good. Combat casting is basically you get a +4 bonus on concentration, so you can. It's better to. It's easier to not be disrupted in your concentration in combat. Defensive combat training. Huh. You treat your total hit dice as your base attack bonus when calculating your combat maneuver defense. Yeah, I gotta learn more about how that combat maneuver stuff works. Greater fortitude. You get +2 bonus on all fortitude. That's nice. Improved initiative. I'm just such a huge fan on that. It's always good to, go fast if you can. Reflex, metamagic. You can increase the power of your spells, causing them to deal more damage. All variable numeric effects on a pirate spell are increased by half, including bonus. Nice. An empowered spell uses up a spell slot 2 levels higher than the spell's actual level. I mean, it's nice, but right now it's not really going to help. Because unless I'm casting a cantrip, I don't think I can go up higher levels right now. Point blank power attacks, nice. So much spell penetration. I like that. Weapon finesse. That would be good if I'm using a rapier, which evidently a lot of mages use rapiers. Dragon style. Huh. Sounds more like maybe something for a monk. Extra performance. And it's for bards. Penetrating strike. Point. Piranha strike. What is this? When wielding a light weapon or any other weapon that can be used with weapon finesse, you can choose to take a -1 penalty on all melee attacks, gain a +2 bonus on all melee damage. Okay. All right. I'm sure that there's a lot of different things I could do with this, but I'm going to take improved initiative. What is this? I think I accidentally took this. I didn't mean to. No, I didn't mean to. Go away. Get rid of it. No, that's not what I meant to take. Alright. Improved initiative, CR. I liked the spell penetration, and also liked the weapon finesse. I think I'm going to take weapon finesse and see if I can find a rapier. Alright. Next. And then when will I get another feat? Let's see. I'll get a... Boy, I don't get another feat till 5th level. Yeah, I'll stick with that. That's fine. Alright, next. Spells! So all I get right now is... Yeah, I can't get any level 1 spells. Can I? Can I get a level 1 spell? I don't even know. Okay, so I've already got all of the cantrips, I guess, by default. So these are all level 1 spells. So I'll get Shocking Grasp. Because everyone's like, get Shocking Grasp as a magus. Burning Hands is always good to have. Expeditious Retreat's nice to have. Shield. Magic Missile, man. You gotta have Magic Missile. That's not even a joke. Reduce person, snowball, stone, true strike. Plus 20 insight bonus. That's pretty sweet. Vanish. Color spray is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take shield. Why not? Okay. Next. What is all this? His voice.
I'm always ready.
So many thoughts, so little time.
Together we stand.
Forwards!
My skills exceed yours.
Huh. I don't know. Do I want Madman?
Let's shake a leg!
I kind of like Madman.
Their life ends here!
Defeat is not an option.
Everyone.
Yeah,
counts on
I'm
me.
going.
Burn!
I'm going with.
Slice! Behead!
I'm going with Madman. Even though I probably won't playing like a Madman. I like that voice. I don't know when he was born. He was born on Serenith the 30th. I wonder if that'll have any in-game. The 25th of... Can you go to 30? He was born on Serenith the 30, whatever that... The 30th, whatever that means. So, let's see. I think my other character was Raceland P. Gygax Shuttleworth the 3rd, so he'll be Shuttleworth the 4th. Raceland P. Gygax Shuttleworth the 4th. And then choose the alignment. I love the little, again, this illuminated manuscript looking stuff here. This is fantastic. I'm a big neutral good or chaotic good kind of player. Now it doesn't give you... It doesn't really give you an explanation of each alignment yet. I would assume that in the full game it will, but you know, I'm a chaotic good type, neutral good kind of guy. I'll start off with neutral good. I used to think that studying alignments, what I used to think was chaotic good is I think actually more neutral good. But anyway, I'm gonna go with neutral good. And we'll go next. Here we go. Here's everything. Very nice. I really love how they're presenting all the information. This was a pleasant experience creating a character. It really does a good job of preventing. And I guess what this means is that if right now he can have 2 first level spells memorized, I guess is what this is saying. I should have gone for a higher intelligence, I bet, huh? I don't think I can go back. Or can I? Oh, I can. I wonder if I should go for a higher intelligence. I wonder if that would let him do more spells. Yeah, let's see. Go back. No, he would still just get 2. So I'm gonna keep his thing on dexterity. All right, total. And everything looks good. I like this. I really love how they're presenting everything. This is Raceland P. Shuttleworth. Raceland P. Gygax Shuttleworth. Or let's see. Raceland P. Gygax Shuttleworth the 4th. Complete. All right, there we go. That will be, we'll take a quick peek at what it loads us into here, and then we'll end the video, and next video we'll start doing the gameplay. Lots of fun. More fun than one person should have. Alright, so here's how the game begins.